ちゃうわ、こっちか。
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Aaron Savali gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
The next batter will be Evan White, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering.
オールスターか。
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Torrens. Tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Late that time for a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. White aboard here at first with nobody out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. This is flared out towards second. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
なんかボール臭いな。
Now to bat, Sam Haggerty. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gamble will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Left side, but well foul. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 10 home runs, and 21 driven in. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
おっと、1点入ったか。
Torrens is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with two away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Into the box, Braden Bishop, as he'll take a look at ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here's the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3-1 the count now.
あの誘いの球に手が出るな。
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded to short.
Yeah,
Rosario's
short.
got it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Progressive Field, and the M's are off to an early 1-0 lead. Justice Sheffield, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Haggerty's there to make the catch. There's one gone. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner's at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away. Sheffield has thrown a little over 50 innings and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it. And that's the second out. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Moore over to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Jake Fraley. First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Rosario is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, JP.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-2 the count to Crawford. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
On the ground to third. Ramirez is there. And there's out number 2. Batter will be Shed Long Jr. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Swing and he pops him up. Ramirez just to the left of the mound, and he makes the play to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. And the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Sheffield has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Bounce to first. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
入ってんのちゃうの。入ってないかね。
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Luplow is off of first with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Indians leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now in the box, Dylan Moore.
The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
White.
One gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And up next is Evan White. First pitch on its way. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Luis Torrens. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The M's lead it 1-0.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the 3rd, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, one, it's fun to watch, and two, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
For the Indians,
Good stuff, Heidi.
the
Thanks.
first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Josh Naylor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a looper to left. Seager backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting ninth,
Stepping in next,
catcher.
Roberto Perez.
Roberto Perez.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The batter, number 7.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. And Haggerty's under it to make the play and retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, here is Sam Haggerty. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Sam.
First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Rosario trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
No one on with 1 down. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cut fastball inside. Ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Braden Bishop. As the first pitch misses to him, 0-1. Comes into this at 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
あれ4テラか。4テラでこれって安い。
Lays off the slider that time.
テラで7
2-1.
万か。
Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate is Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And now the first pitch. Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ramirez.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He singled in his first AB. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score the runner from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Called strike at the knees.
また打
Evens
た
the
れ
count
出す
at
と
1
よ
and
う打
1.
たれるからな。
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
これはやばいな、流れが。
Stepping in now, Ben Gamble. Hit back up the middle.
Yes.
Crawford has it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half.
Challenge,
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mariners are challenging the previous
Okay,
play.
one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge
Upon
there.
video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a called strike one. 3 runs already home here. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Indians 3 and the Mariners 1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jake Fraley. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Gamble is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So bases are empty with one out now, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. First offering. The windup and the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
In now, Shedlong Jr.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He popped out in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center.
これはいったか。
And that's
1点
into the
入る
gap
んちゃう
and
か。
should be extra bases.
よっしゃよっしゃよっ
Crawford
しゃ。
rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
平い夕
Into
日
the
が
box now, Evan White, as the first pitch here is a bit high. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a
Yeah,
definite pitcher's
they
pitch
hyped
there
him
on the inside, 1-1. Grounded to first.
あー取られるか。
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Halfway home tonight from the shores of Lake Erie. It's the Indians 3 and the Mariners 2. Stepping up is Roberto Perez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A ball and a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. This is where it struck high and deep toward the left field corner. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Indians a 4-2 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario.
点取ってまた打たれるか。流れ悪いな。
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So stepping in is Cesar Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now a pitch on the way. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
移動は楽か。まだマシやな。
Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
手ボテ。赤。間
And
に
they
合わ
will not get him at first as he's able to
ん。
leg
手
out
ボ
the
テすぎ
throw.
て間に合わん。
Next to stand in is Jose Ramirez. 1 in, 1 out, and
よっし
1
ゃ。
on here in the
ダブ
inning.
ルプレー。
Barehanded for 1. On to first
耐え
as
た
they
耐え
get the
た。
double play to get him out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Tribe. So here is Luis Torrens. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The catcher, Luis Torrens.
Now here's the first offering. Swung on and hit deep to
お、
left center.
超えるか。よ
And
しよ
that'll
しよ
get
し。
down out there for extra bases. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
これが7月か。
At the plate now, Sam Haggerty.
ああ、しゃ。
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
ついてるな、こ
Next up is
う。大
Britton
概
Bishop,
弾
0
く
for
け
2
ど、
on his line thus far.
きっちり取り寄るな。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper
落ち
to
たか。
center. Rosario
よっしゃ。
coming on. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And this will come in far
うん
too
まあ
late.
まあ
He's in there
後
at
が入れ
third.
ばよかった。
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jake Fraley.
At the plate, Jake Fraley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the
同点
corner.
か。
In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
うん
4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
He's set the payoff pitch. Swing and he pops him up, and no one can get there. It's a foul
これが
ball.
新しいですか。24日。
Fouled off. The payoff pitch.
ああ、
Hard
これ
liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Friendl
Designated
Reyes.
hitter, Franmil
Bottom of the inning now.
Reyes.
よし、24日か。
First pitch coming, here it is. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
まだでも結構投げれるの
Next
か。
up, Jordan
もうちょい投げ
Logan
る。
singled homer run in his last
こ
time
の
up.
回行ってくれるといいけど。
Lifted down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a ball
Ah,
on the
誰も
ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
誰も
First
おらん。
digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it
さ
nicely,
すが
guys.
に
Yeah,
帰
the
る
pitcher's
わ。
got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Number 16 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Hmm, 11か。まあ、ちょうど2週間か。
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Left fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in will be Ben Gamel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
いやー、入ってないな。
Fastball just inside.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2 and 2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3 and 2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And it's fouled away.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Indians strand a couple. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Phil Maton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in once again is Shedlong Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Still even at 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
雑音は大丈夫か。
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Good battle. Count remains full. fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he lays off.
Oh.
Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So the next to bat will be Dylan Moore. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Evan White grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Now a swing and pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And now Luis Torrens. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Long over at second. Moore at first, one gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Little chopper back to the mound.
最悪のダブル
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And stepping in, Roberto Perez. He went deep last time up.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike two swinging. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
これは
Center
ミスか。
fielder giving chase.
そう危なかった。
But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
Now batting.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
まだ大丈夫か。そろそろでもやばそうやな、これ。
To short, hit
よ
hard.
っしゃ。ああ、落としてる
And
し。
that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Yeah.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
うん。あれ落とすか。
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
いや、今入ってるや
Fastball
ろ。
here as he'll take a look at ball one.
さらっ
1-0.
とボールって。
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
うん、
Checked
ス
his
イング。
swing there,
Ah,
and did he
still.
go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here now the 2-2.
粘るな。
Rosario makes a move from first. Pitch
これは
inside
無
the
理や。
throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he fouls this one off. And this misses here for ball four. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Now into
Hi,
the box,
Luca.
Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Domingo Tapia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
いしょ。
Here's the first pitch. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
3
Get
番って
around
ところ
quick
がま
enough,
た
and
嫌
that'll
な
move the
感
count
じや
to
な。
1-1. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the seventh.
よいしょ。
Bullet to first base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and
球
away.
は
He
速い
hung
ね
that
結
one.
構。
It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Cal Quantrill will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle and everything. So they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Kyle Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And he misses there. 1-2.
さあ、これで音問題は大丈夫か。
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Braden Bishop is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase.
超えてもったそのまま入る。やばい、これは。
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario.
センター頭超える
Look at a
か。
first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That misses 2-0.
Clearly staying
これはやばいぞ。
bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty.
No.
And that's out number one. Now at the plate, here is Ben Gamel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time.
微
Laid
妙
off
に
for a
外れ
ball.
てるな。
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Josh Naylor is on deck. 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit to first.
よいしょ。
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So
ちら
now
っと
here
した
is
感じ。
Josh Naylor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing into the pitch. This one's flared down the right field line. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Roberto Perez stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. High drive deep down the left field
よ
line.
っしゃ、
A
な
ball
ん
that's
とか
carrying.
耐えたか。
Into the corner,
Oh.
he makes the catch to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. James Karinchak comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Sure took a
ナッ
healthy
クル
hack
カ
that
ー
time.
ブ。
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first
微
down
妙
here
な
in the
高さや
9th.
な。
Ready
ボ
now
ール
is
かい。
J.P. Crawford. He bounced out last time up.
JP Crawford.
He's set and the pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Fouled off. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's another count.
Yeah.
So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Shedlong Jr. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. A bouncer up the middle.
あっと
And
出た
there's。his first base hit in this one.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there.
まだ
Ninth
首
inning,
はつ
game
なが
on
っ
the
たな。
line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore.
あ
Now
っ
a
た、出た。
fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
さあ、帰るか。
Striding
る。
in is Evan White, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
タ
Ty
イフランス。
France will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Last chance for the Mariners. This is foul right side. A ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
No.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2-2. Here it is.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He's set. The 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
上がりすぎて終わったか。
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Cleveland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Cal Quantrill wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. James Karinchak closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
もうちょいやけどな。これで連勝止まって、借金13か。なかなか厳しいな。よいしょ。さあ、では。